Well, here we are at the final episode, and how appropriate that we're talking about painting with my two good friends, George and Brad, flown out at great expense from, well, just up the road from me. So let's talk about the product. Let's talk about paints. Brad, lead me through. We've got a nice Renault that's finished. Needs a paint on the inside. Plasterboard's all prepared. What's the first product we had to put down?
Definitely the first product you want to use is this Dulux Prep Coat product, which is acrylic sealer undercoat. You want to give a coat of that to all of your ceilings, your walls, all your woodwork doors. You can put it on everything.
Oh, the whole lot?
The whole lot. The first thing you want to do though is give the plaster joints a really good dust down, because after the plaster is finished sanding, it really builds up a lot of dust.
Okay, now from there, what do you recommend we go on to next?
From there, I would say start at the top and work your way down, the ceilings first. You want to put 2 coats of this Dulux product on. That's the Blue Label Premium Ceiling Paint.
Right.
So you want to put 2 coats of that on, lightly sanding between coats.
Okay.
For your wet area ceilings, which is your bathrooms, your laundries, sometimes small enclosed kitchens, anywhere where there's running water, where the water might sit on top of the ceiling, this actually repels the water from getting in under it and making it peel off. It also repels mould as well.
Okay, lovely. Look, what about the walls?
The walls, this product is called Dulux Wash and Wear 101. It's a low sheen acrylic, and it's probably the most washable paint you can get on the market.
Okay.
So 2 coats of that, and same thing, just lightly sanding between coats.
Okay, so one thing I've noticed so far, it's prep everything, and it's 2 coats everywhere. Is that right, boys?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. And the last one, I've noticed it.
The last one, these 2 here, it's a new product called Aqua Enamel. Instead of using the old traditional enamel, like high gloss or semi-gloss enamel, which is really sticky and smelly to use, you can use these products, which is a water base. It flows a lot easier and dries a lot quicker.
Okay, sensational. George, you'll be quiet in the corner, mate. They're paying you the big bucks, aren't they, now? You just sit at home. So tell us about some brushes. What's the favourite brush of yours for inside, for cutting in?
Okay, Daz. Don't skip out. Go for these synthetic brushes. All right.
Right.
I love the 63mm brush. It's big enough to do broad wall areas.
Okay.
But small enough to get into those tight little areas. And you can swing it around and make nice little lines. So these are the ones. Don't skip out.
Okay, so that's what you use all day.
That's what we use all day.
Okay, these are yours, I'm assuming.
Absolutely.
How old are they, and what are they made of?
They're the synthetic ones. That's about a month old now, and as you can see, it's still as new. It's still holding its form. It's nice. All the hairs are nice and straight.
So you're telling me that if they're well looked after, my son will be using that brush?
Your son, your grandmother, God will be still using this one.
Well, this one is from my kids. What do you think about this one?
This is called Hog's Hair.
Right.
It's like driving a 1962 Volkswagen.
Okay, so are you saving that? Because, as you can see, what do you think I should do with that?
Darren, there's only one thing to do with that.
Right, what's that, mate?
Out it goes.
Okay, well, fair enough. No, thank you for that. I mean, at least I know I can go out and purchase one. Well, let's talk about rollers, Brad. You probably see at the hardware store now, the selection is amazing, and you get these bulk packs of 20 or 10 or 15 depending on what your budget is. They're pretty cheap. What do you recommend?
If you don't want to find all of the hair on the walls,
Yeah.
definitely same thing as the brushes, don't skimp out.
Okay.
You've got to go for the quality ones. The glue used on them, it just makes sure that all of the hair stays on and doesn't go inside your paint.
Okay, now a little bit on technique with the roller. Is there a way of making it better for your back, as an example?
There definitely is. I'd strongly recommend using one of these roller poles.
Okay.
It saves you bending up and down, rolling from top to bottom, because you definitely want to roll and lay off from top to bottom, finishing your wall nicely.
Right.
Now these extendable poles are brilliant.
And while we're talking about that, we're standing on a drop sheet, which is cloth, is that right?
That's right, yep.
The plastic ones, I've seen them, I've never used them, they seem to be a bit awkward for me. Is there a particular reason why there's a market for that?
They are quite good. We usually use the cloth drop sheets on flooring, because they're nice and heavy, and they actually absorb the paint when you get paint spots and spills and everything like that.
Okay.
Now with plastics, they don't absorb the paint, but it's good for fine spray from rollers and things like that, so it's good for furniture. It's lightweight.
Oh, okay, that's good information to have. Now finally, outside we go. Look at the paint products. What have we got in front of us? Weather Shield. There it is. Tell me about that product. Is there anything I need to know? Can we, again, is it the tintable paints?
Now this is completely tintable. It comes in all ranges of bases. So you can get any colours you want mixed up, deep bases, really bright colours. Now this is a self-priming paint, so you can just put 2 or 3 coats of this product straight on.
Okay.
All your timbers, your weatherboards, any masonry surfaces, you can put it straight on.
Now, the other great thing I've noticed about your beautiful white shirts, if I can call them that, is this Painter of the Year. Tell me about that, mate.
Yeah, we actually won the Dulux Accredited Painter of the Year competition last September up in the Gold Coast. We came first in the New South Wales state and then Australia-wide as well.
Oh, good on you. Now, there's a tip there. If you don't want to do the painting yourself, then hit the Dulux Accredited website and they'll recommend a couple of good painters in your local area. Boys, thanks for coming in.